So before the Tyson fight, you fought Bobby Ches.
Yes.
Knocked him out in 6 rounds. Easy work. Mike Tyson fights Bruce Seldon for the WBA title. And Tupac was there in the audience. And right after the fight, well, you know, he ends up jumping on the guy that try to take a death row chain. And shortly afterwards, Tupac gets killed. Did you ever meet Tupac?
Yeah.
Did you have a relationship at all?
Not really. I just, you know, he's a rapper. And, you know, my whole thing is that, you know, we talk and say hey and all that. But, you know, you kind of bump the fist and that's it.
Kept it moving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the guys in the car, Keefe D, is now being charged with his murder. I don't know if you're following the story or not. Yeah, 27 years later. He wrote a book about the situation. I did an interview with him.
Wow.
And all that basically culminated in Las Vegas arresting him and now charging him.
Wow.
So then you guys finally fight. November 9th, 1996 at the MGM Grand in Nevada. The odds were 5-1 in Tyson's favor. Did you feel like that was a little skewed?
Right. The odds never made any difference to me. Because see, the odds don't fight. You know, you fight. And like this is up to you to do. You know, I had this thing where they look, hey, I don't care what y'all say. As long as you just let me do my very best, you know.
Right. I mean, because at this point, Tyson had been in jail for 6 years. He came out, not quite the same Tyson as before. When you watched like the Seldon fight, did you think that this was Tyson in his prime, or did you feel like his skills were somewhat diminished?
Well, my whole thing ain't think of because he fighting this guy.
Okay.
I'm like, the style make fights, you know. If I tell you what, Tyson kill anybody who pull away from him, just pull back, he kill him.
Yeah.
But people that who could pressure him a little bit, he have problems.
Well, here you are in the ring with Tyson. So the fight starts off. Both of you guys are doing your thing. And then round 6, Tyson gets cut from a headbutt. The referee said that it was accidental. You know, later on, Tyson would always say that you were headbutting him on purpose.
He knows he intentionally headbutted me because I was intentionally headbutting him.
Right.
You know what I mean? He could have said, yeah, I was headbutting Mike because Mike was headbutting me, but he never said that. He said he was just blocking his head.
What's your take on that?
Why? Anything that you ever see in that match, you see him headbutt me on purpose. He take his head, bam, like this. Now, here's a guy that headbutt me on purpose. But ain't nobody seen me headbutt him. I said, only thing in boxing when both people step in together, they head may clash.
Yeah.
And so the whole big thing is for you, if something bothered me, for me to act like it didn't even, for me to act like it didn't hurt, because the whole big thing, you don't show no pain or nothing. Because anything that you show that it hurts you, people do it even more.
Yeah.
And so it's the whole big thing with me, you know, every time I ever box somebody, at some time, if we both step at the same together, your head you gonna hit head like this. But the whole big thing is that you act like it didn't hurt. The whole big thing. Life is about pretending. And in boxing, if you supposed to show somebody all the time you're hurt, man, you'll be done.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blood in the water. Right. And then in the 6th round, you caught him with a left and dropped him. And this was the first time Tyson had been dropped since Buster Douglas. So everyone was just like, oh, okay, this is a real fight now. And then the 7th round, with 15 seconds left, Tyson lunged at you. You came forward again, headbutt. Once again, unintentional. So then we get to the 10th round. You end up punching Tyson and you basically threw him across the ring. You chased him, start hitting him, everything else like that. And it looked like it was going to end right around that time, but they kept it going. Did you think that by the 10th round, the fight was pretty much over, or did you feel like, no, we're still going?
Well, the big thing with big thing with me, I ain't hitting these shots and all that. So I didn't get him clean. So, but I know that he was woozy. Then come the next round, I realized when I got in him and look at him like this, he was wobbling. So I realized, I said, I got to catch him at this right. Catch him at this right. So once I caught him, he started stumbling. Then, they stopped it.
Right, because by the 11th round, the referee just said he's seen enough.
Yep.
He stopped the fight. You became the first person since Muhammad Ali to win a heavyweight championship 3 times. Tyson was very respectful. He said, "Thank you very much. I have the greatest respect for you."
Mm-hmm.
But you just beat Mike Tyson. Now, you had lots of other tough opponents, but Mike Tyson was in a different caliber than everyone else.
Yes.
For people my age or around that age, this was like the greatest boxer of all time. Everyone was shocked over the Buster Douglas thing, but we still kind of was holding on to him still re-becoming the greatest boxer of all time. But now Evander Holyfield cleanly beat Mike Tyson. Was that your greatest victory at that point?
Well, at that point, it was, because the greatest thing that ever been for me was making the Olympic team. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, not even me becoming the heavyweight champion of the world the first time, but Olympic was that thing where that, oh shoot, if it wasn't for the Olympics, I just would have never got that far anyway. By me making the Olympic team was the first thing. And
right.
Then, then me fighting Tyson, that was the next big thing, because the fact of the matter is that, even me being Buster Douglas, I had people mad with me and saying, "You ain't a champion. You ain't beat Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson." I'm like, the whole thing was about Mike Tyson.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm talking about all these people.
Right. You had been chasing him for years to have this fight, essentially. Not chasing him, but it was like you were trying to make it happen for, 6, 7 years now? No, 8 years now.
Yeah, but that was him. I'm saying, like, I know I beat the guy that beat Mike. And
But to be fair, he wasn't. People considered him to be not in great shape for that fight, so they weren't totally giving it to you, right?
It wasn't about that. It's the reality. The reality is that, you know what? Every man stands for themselves to whoever they fight. If you ain't right and you don't carry yourself in there, you're gonna have people say that. But still, I realize me personally, I want to win every fight. I'm like, but even though I didn't, I'm the only man in the world that become the 4-time champion. I'm like this. I know that. And so when people say anything, I say, look, man, all I want to do is my very best. I say, in my very best, I'm the only man ever been heavyweight champion 4 times. Now, I said, now, Ali was the first person to do a 3.
Yeah.
I said, he the first person to do a 3.
Did a 4.
I said, now, I was the second person that did a 3. But I'm the first one to do the 4.
Well, look, I mean, I'll tell you, in terms of people like myself, fight fans, at that point, that solidified Holyfield in our eyes. It was like, okay, he beat the baddest man on the planet. It was a clean fight. There was no asterisk by it. Mike Tyson was in great shape. It is what it is. You are now considered the greatest heavyweight of the era when that happened, in my eyes.
What am I saying? And I said, because, see, the big thing that when I told the people, I said, look, hey, I said, look, all the thing I told y'all, I wasn't going to run.
Right, you didn't run.
I said, I wasn't going to run.
Yeah.
I said, the way you see me skipping all around, I said, no, I said, look, whatever he wanted to do, that I'm going to do it right there, right in front of him. And I said, it didn't bother me. I said, because the whole big thing, I said, one thing about boxing for me is that you got to please the people too. They the one that pay the money.
Right.
They pay the money.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I said, I want to sit here and run around the ring. And I said, no. I said, they ain't want to see that. They want to see somebody fighting. I said, that's it. I said,
Yep.
I said, all I did, I came, stood right there in front of them, and just said, okay,
Yep.
that's what you want to do, just do it.
Yep. And you beat him fair and square.
Yeah.